The Live with Kelly and Mark hosts are proud parents to 3 children, and their youngest is about to get his big break. With Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos as parents, there was little doubt their kids would inherit some good genes, but fans were still blown away by their son Joaquin's beauty in his latest snapshot of life. The youngest of the Consuelos clan shared photos of himself enjoying a beach break, sparking quite a reaction from his social media followers. Joaquin, 23, was enjoying a beachside meal in the images with the blue sky and crystal clear waters behind him. In the first photo, he stood tall alongside sun loungers wearing a patterned shirt and with his hair slicked away from his chiseled face. He sported a deep tan and dimples and looked like the perfect blend of his famous parents. He simply captioned the post, "Eating good," but not many fans were taking note of what he was eating. Instead, they remarked on his good looks, with one declaring, "That boy is beautiful," and many others mirroring the statement. Others made reference to Kelly and Mark's 2 other gorgeous children, Lola, 24, and Michael, 28, and declared, "All 3 of them are gorgeous," before adding, "But Joaquin is something else." Joaquin is enjoying some rest and relaxation before he hits Broadway. He's been newly cast in an upcoming revival of the famed play Death of a Salesman on Broadway, with opening night taking place on April 9th. Joaquin has also been cast in a pilot for Hulu's upcoming adaptation of Nash Jenkins' 2023 novel, Foster Dade Explores the Cosmos, simply titled Foster Dade. Talent runs in the family, as Joaquin's older brother is an actor, writer, and producer, and his sister Lola is a musician who released her debut EP in December. Despite Kelly and Mark's impressive net worth, they've also pushed their children to carve their own path to success. They've often spoken about how they instilled financial independence despite their immense wealth. Kelly told Amanda Hirsch on the Not Skinny, But Not Fat podcast that while her children didn't come away from college with debt, they have earned their own money since they were young. In the pictures, Joaquin looked effortlessly confident as he enjoyed a seaside meal under bright blue skies. The backdrop of sparkling turquoise water and sunlit sand created the perfect setting for a laid-back moment before the next major chapter of his career begins. In the first image, Joaquin stood near a row of sun loungers with the ocean stretching out behind him. He wore a patterned button-down shirt that caught the breeze, while his hair was slicked back, revealing his strong jawline and unmistakable dimples. His relaxed posture and sun-kissed complexion made the photo feel like something straight out of a travel magazine. Joaquin captioned the post simply, "Eating good." But fans quickly made it clear that the food wasn't what had captured their attention. Within minutes, the comment section filled with compliments about his appearance. Many followers pointed out how strikingly handsome he looked, with one fan writing, "That boy is beautiful." Others echoed the sentiment, flooding the post with heart emojis and enthusiastic praise. Several fans also pointed out how the young actor clearly inherited the best features of both of his famous parents. With Kelly Ripa's bright smile and Mark Consuelo's strong features, Joaquin seemed to embody a perfect blend of the two. Another follower joked that good looks must run strongly in the family. "All 3 of them are gorgeous," the fan wrote, referring to Joaquin and his siblings. But even among the stunning trio, some viewers insisted Joaquin had a unique charm all his own. "Joaquin is something else," one admirer added. The social media moment came at an exciting time in Joaquin's life. While he may have been relaxing on the beach in those photos, he's actually preparing for one of the biggest milestones of his young career. Joaquin is about to make his Broadway debut. The rising star has been cast in a revival of the legendary play Death of a Salesman, written by the iconic American playwright Arthur Miller. The production is scheduled to open on April 9th, and anticipation surrounding the show is already building. For Joaquin, the opportunity represents a dream come true. Growing up in a household filled with performers, creativity was always a central part of life. His parents' careers in television and film meant he spent much of his childhood watching the craft of acting up close. But despite the influence of his famous parents, Joaquin's journey into acting has been very much his own. Kelly and Mark have always emphasized the importance of independence for their children. While they are immensely proud of their success and the comfortable life they have built, they have also made it clear that their children must find their own path. In fact, both parents have spoken openly about how they raise their children to value hard work and self-reliance. During an appearance on the popular podcast Not Skinny, But Not Fat, Kelly explained that while their children were fortunate enough not to graduate college with debt, they were still encouraged to earn their own money from an early age. She believed that understanding the value of work was essential for building confidence and responsibility. That philosophy appears to have paid off. Each of the Consuelos' children has pursued their own passions with determination. Joaquin's older brother, Michael Consuelos, has already built a growing career as an actor, writer, and producer. Fans of his parents' work may remember him from his appearance portraying a younger version of Mark's character in the television series Riverdale. Meanwhile, Joaquin's sister Lola Consuelos has been exploring her musical talents. In December, Lola released her debut EP, showcasing a soulful voice and songwriting style that quickly caught the attention of listeners online. Kelly and Mark often speak about how proud they are to watch their children pursue creative careers while remaining grounded. Even with their impressive net worth and long list of professional achievements, the couple has always prioritized family above everything else. Their relationship itself has been a rare success story in the entertainment industry. Kelly and Mark first met in the 1990s while working on the soap opera All My Children. Their on-screen chemistry quickly turned into a real-life romance, and the couple famously eloped to Las Vegas in 1996. Over the years, they have continued to support one another through career changes, parenting challenges, and the pressures of public life. Their partnership eventually evolved into a professional collaboration when Mark joined Kelly as co-host on Live with Kelly and Mark. Viewers quickly embraced the dynamic between the married hosts, enjoying their playful banter and candid stories about family life. It's not unusual for the couple to share anecdotes about their children during the show. In fact, Joaquin's upcoming Broadway debut has already become a frequent topic of conversation. Kelly has openly admitted that watching her youngest son pursue acting fills her with both pride and a touch of nervous excitement. After all, Broadway represents one of the most prestigious stages in the world. The revival of Death of a Salesman is expected to draw considerable attention, particularly given the timeless themes of ambition, family, and the pursuit of the American dream that run throughout the play. For Joaquin, joining such a celebrated production marks a major step forward in his career. But Broadway isn't the only project on his horizon. In addition to the stage role, Joaquin has also been cast in a television pilot based on the novel Foster Dade Explores the Cosmos by Nash Jenkins. The adaptation, titled simply Foster Dade, is currently being developed for the streaming platform Hulu. Landing both a Broadway role and a television project at the same time would be a remarkable accomplishment for any young actor. For Joaquin, it suggests that his career could be poised for a significant breakout moment. Still, those who know the Consuelos family well say that fame and recognition have never been the ultimate goal. Instead, Kelly and Mark have focused on encouraging their children to explore their talents while staying true to themselves. Friends of the family often describe the household as warm, supportive, and surprisingly down-to-earth. Despite their busy schedules and public profiles, Kelly and Mark have always made time for family dinners, vacations, and shared traditions. Moments like Joaquin's beachside snapshot offer a glimpse into that balance. Before stepping onto one of the world's most famous stages, the young actor took time to slow down, enjoy the sunshine, and share a simple moment with the people who follow his journey. For fans, it was a reminder that behind the glamour of Broadway and television lies a close-knit family cheering each other on every step of the way. As Joaquin prepares for opening night, there's little doubt that his parents will be watching proudly from the audience. After all, the same dedication and creativity that made Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo's television favorites now appear to be shining through in the next generation. And if the reaction to Joaquin's beach photos is any indication, audiences are more than ready to see what he does next.